سلام بچه چطورین؟ تونیه دیگه سلام خیلی خوش اومدیم پارت 21 با بازی اساسنز کرید والهالا. بچه قبل از اینکه ویدیو شروع بشه یادتون نره که برای حمایت حتما چنل یوتیوب رو سابسکرایب کنید، توییش منو فالو کنید، اینستاگرام منو فالو کنید. دمتون گرم، مرسی که حمایت میکنید. آقا عروسی دعوت میشه، عروسی آزوال بریم تو که الان صدای جیغ داده بچه‌هاشون رو داریم میزنیم. آقا اومدیم
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
بحث عوض کنیم بهش بگیم خوب به نظر خوشگل به نظر میاد. You look good, Oswald.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
خوشحاله بحثش عروسیه Oswald. بریم ببینیم ما هم چیزی گیرمون میاد تو عروسی. اما اینقدر اینو بزنست دفعه این چیه؟ عروس خانم تشریف آوردن. خوشا بله بفهم جا خلوت کلیسا همه بیرونن نمیذارم فکر کنم بیان جا صدای جغدادشون داره میاد. معمولا تو کلیسا باید بفتید بار به احترام هم مثلا اینا ساکت باشن. بفهم این یه سنت وایکینگی هست. اوه حلقا رو بده آورین
I hereby name you man and wife.
چه ایزی الان چیز گفتش که فینر رو گفتش که حالا من شما رو زن و شوهر اعلام میکنم.
Man and wife, I name you
King of East Anglia. الان میگه
Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with this lady Valvis, soul, fist and beauty of this land.
مبارکه. ایور گفت خاله خود دیگه کار ما اینجا تمامه. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again.
اینه داره میگه که با من اینو نمیخواستم فلان اینا. منظورش اینه که دوست نداره اینجا زندگی کنه، دوست داره سفر کنه، سفر دریایی، سیل کنه، سفر دریایی کنه. مثلا وایکینگ دیگه فینر خودش دوست داره مثلا میگه دوست دارم برگردم به اون دوران و زمانه. احتمالا شاید الان یه بار بهش درخواست بده که بیا برم.
Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, Let us feast, drink, and forget our pain.
آخه
Eivor, care for a challenge?
او بیخیال او حتما باید لذت ببریم از فستیوال. جان ایوور.
Wolf-kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothier.
آقا یکایی من بیار، یکایی من کو.
My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
بسته ندارم بچه بریم سراغ میشن. بریم میشن
Maybe later, Brothier.
Maybe later. حتما باید بریم؟ What the fuck؟
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken man.
حسابی هم هست کرده و اصلا فکرم قانون داشت نمیدید که بخوری بری بالا بعد هدف بگیری. خوب شد
Yes, that's it.
داریم تلو هم میخوریم.
As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Barely.
سلطان کمان تونی کمانگیر.
challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
حالا برو از پارتی لذت ببر. 50 سکه هم افتاده. بوده بگی برم خانم زمین.
Skål, Eivor!
Skål.
Let's have a drink.
سکول آقا.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good.
من با این برادرش بیشتر حال اوه
Not bad, wolf-kissed.
بد نبود.
I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
مسابقه نوشیدن اینجا.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
باشه.
I accept.
بگوله. بندزم آقا بندزم. تک به تک. باشه. برو. یکی. سکول. Get shot. خیلی کار سختیه.
Got some on your boots.
یکی تموم. بچه اوه من بازی رو هاردش گذاشتم ها. ایزی و نورمال نیست. تلو باید ای بزنیم تلو نخور. دهنش سریز الان میوازیم که اوه ریدم. یاد امریکن پای افتادن. اوه دهنش من باختم که افتاد.
The ale is strong, Broder.
من فکرم اون افتاد تلو خود دیگه اصلا نمیتونه بخوره. من حتما سرپا بودم یه 2 قرص دیگه مونده بود.
But I am stronger. Better luck next.
قویه تری که میافتی روی زمین همه داشتم میخوردم.
I'm wolf-kissed. Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
حرومت بو این شاخشرک نمید بشه رادمون بد کر خوری
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
What?
Be plain about it, Stiff Spear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more comfortable?
What? What? I guess, what are you gay? You are gay.
Sorry, friend. I'm here for mead and merriment. Nothing else.
No.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Gönlünüz senin çocuğum. Sen Ben straight ama o. Boya dönmüş var.
Come join me!
Ne yufti bu? Divaneyim sen. Bir yapayım be çocuğum.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the night will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again, and it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll or Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
you can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
O mecburen la pokhori.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
What karish?
You're very strong.
میشه برفش کنم؟
Very large.
اینا رو برام گوشت دیوانه این بشنم چون شد نجاتش که خودشو به فاکی
Sorry for
داد
this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy.
بله
I am
هپی نه
Thank you.
بولو گو بزنی
It need
داری
not be the last.
Not the last.
دیرم میره
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Yeah, let's see
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
چرا من کاملا فانم رو کردم not done celebrating من هنوز با جشن گرفتن و خوشحالی کردن یعنی تمام نشدم I'm ready for your others
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Yeah.
Good. Come,
Good.
come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, May we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now.
Nice.
In all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
خواهش میکنم دست نزن صلوات بفرست.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven Clan and all they have done for us today.
Thank you.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
وقت سخنرانیه فکر کنم. من سکول رو ترجیح میدم.
To the good King Oswald! Skull!
Skull!
To Oswald! Skull!
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 Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom.
Quick, brother! We can't lose to Oswald!
مسابقه؟ What the fuck? بودوه آقا که تو ترسید دیگه واقعا همون برین کنار خب معلوم از تو تر نیستم تو این ترافیک چه عروسیه؟ پرتجمعاتیه بازم اون زمانم ایوه شکرم قربان شما آیش میکنم مرسی مرسی
You lost!
ترافیک بود ببخشید دیگه بله بله That was a nice wedding.
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald.
بله بله
Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you and everything you've done here.
چند بار تشکر کنم بله من باورت دارم
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together. But you won't be alone. Saxon and Dane have banded together in your name. You're the right man for the throne, and they'll be with you.
Thank you, Eivor. I don't know what to say.
دیگه
When we met, I spoke of an alliance. Will you hold to the oath you made?
I will. Consider East Anglia a friend of the Raven Clan.
There will be a day when I come calling.
آیا متحد جدید
Until next time, great king.
See you next time کینگ کبیر پادشاه کبیر بریم سراغ
I should
آلایز
find
بعدی
Finnear. Say goodbye before I leave.
فینیر رو باید بریم و بریم ببینیمش رو یه خدافظیش بکنه
Greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finnear. Sail with me. My ship could
بیا با هم سفر دریا سفر کنیم و اینا
always use a wise head and a strong axe.
بیا لانگ شیپ من کشتی من یادم همچین مثل تو نیاز داره و خلاصه میگن در خونه ما همیشه به روی شما بازه
Together,
با هم دیگه
Together.
بله با هم دیگه
I'll gather my things.
دارم میگم برم چیزامو جمع کنم که بریم نایس نایس اوکی هنوز مشن جدید بمون نه چون هنوز تموم نشد تموم شد مشن نایس مایم از این آلایز
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
الان باید بریم پیش رانبی اوکی گایز بریم بیایم وال گایز ما رسیدیم پیش رانبی و قراره خبر خیلی خوبی رو بهش بدیم و بریم سراغ متحد بعدی
Push me any further, Holger, and I will make you eat that wretched
Rowan!
دعوه
While
نکنم
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
وسیله جاجمنت مگه من قاضیم؟ اونی که میگه اونی که من دوستی کردم اونی که فلان کار کردم این دیگه من باید سرپاتم بگیرم دیگه اگه بخوای شاشم بکنی یه روزی.
Of course. From the beginning.
عروسی اوکی بکن، اینا رو عاشق هم بکن، نمیدونم آدم ها رو بکش، اتحاد جدید بساز، جعبه این ورور ببر، آپگرید بکن.
Please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say...
He's a bad guy.
Freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
خب حالا فهمید چی شد؟ اون یاری که گفتم آدم بدهیه، اون یارو یه هنرمندیه سر نقاشی که میخواسته بکشه به قلممو مو نداشته که باش قلممو انگار درست کنه یا مثلا ازش استفاده کنه که بتونه رنگ نقاشش تمام کنه و اینا. اومده توی مزرعه این آدم دیگه اومده موهای دنب اسب یا یالش حالا نمیدونم کدومش بریده و بدون اجازه اون مثلا فلان اینا که مثلا کار خودش رو انجام بده اینا. به نظر من که این رو چپیه راستی آره راستی آدم.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will,
My horse looks like a fool.
این آدم خوبیه.
Eivor, no handsomer than a donkey now. You must.
اصلا الان با خر هیچ فرقی نمیکنه. خب مثلا اسب تنها فرقی که با خر داره این که خب یال خیلی زیبایی داره و عضلاتش درشتره و خب مثلا خیلی بهتره، ولی معروفه به یالاش و دنبه.
Do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
quiet, both of you. Now listen. Rowan, however daft his approach, Holger meant you no harm and lost you no coin. The horse's hair will grow back.
But...
And you, Holger, your habit of borrowing without asking ends today. Apologize to Rowan and greet his friends.
This had best be a very good apology.
It will be.
بهش گفتم که حالا درست هنرمند درستی هستی و اینا، ولی خب موی اسب دیگه بالاخره مو که دوباره رشد میکنه، ازش یه معذرت خواهی شیک و مجلسی بکنه تمام بشه، همه به پیکارش رسید.
To you, O man of horses, I do offer my utmost apologies. And to Elgifer, most elegant of mares, I dedicate my finished work. You are respectively a king of men and a queen of horses, and I exalt you. I am sorry.
Rowan, does this satisfy you?
As much as it can. I accept the apology.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
خدا که بعد خانی خداحافظی. هر کی وقت ما رو گرفت آنی جان ما اومد در میخوام ببند کسی مزاحم نشه. او کله والا کچل کردم.
Oh, hello, Eivor.
سلام.
Good day.
همچنین I want to see the allies map. Come on. پرسه نشو بده دیگه. چی نگاه میکنی؟ دواه؟ بندازه؟ من هیچ کاری نمیکنم، باک شده.
That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
Map. I want to see the allies map. Please, please. Bug. Fucking bug.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Eivor Kingmaker. Eivor پادشاه سال. میگم دستگاه مثلا ساندویچ میکر، ساندویچ دیواش درست کنی. Eivor the Kingmaker. ایوه چاکرم قربان شما. ایوه یه از یه لایز دیگه. نایس. بریم آقا. The fucking bug on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Show me the fucking allies map, please, for fuck's sake.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
Whoa. I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself.
باید اینتر بزنیم، نه هیچ فرقی نمیکنه. باید صبر کنید تا مغزش لود کنه کلمه بعدی رو.
One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
حالش خرابه؟ والله از من خوب بهم نشون بده دهنه ما رو سرویس کردی.
I want to see the Alliance map.
که این ستاکه رو کشت. واو. بریم سراغ اکسنتفوردشایر.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
باشه. Let's go for Oxfordshire.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
مثلا فورد مستنگ که میگه.
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
آدم باشه. Well guys, ما رسیدیم در منطقه اکسنفوردشایر و میخوایم بریم با سیگرد یه ملاقاتی داشته باشیم. سیگرد همینه دیگه. نه اینا نیستن اخی. الان این چیه آبی پوینت زده بهش؟ باید از این خانم من بپرسیم.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, the large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
دهنش سرویس. دروازه به حمله نخواهند کرد. من عمرن که بهت 30 تا پول بدم. دیدم که تو خانم خوبی هستی. خانم آمست. همیشه حقیقت رو میگه.
You seem to respect this man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenfordshire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for a village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Sigurd.
Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
Good to see you again, Basim. What the وراج من اسم اینا رو با هم قاطی کردم. آقا یارو که موهاش خوشگله میاد تا این پایین بازیمه. یارو بچه خرخونه هایزمه. چه؟ خوشبختانه دوباره میبینمت بازم. I wasn't expecting. ببخشید. I wasn't speaking to you. با تو صحبت نمیکردم. همون تیکه حق گفتن خاک انداز خودتو وسط بیاندازه. Why are you here at all? کلاً در حال حاضر چرا اینجا؟
Haven't you some murderous errands of your own, Basim? Why are you here at all?
My path crossed with Sigurd's long ago. We work together now, toward a single purpose.
Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Gidrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with the promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Gidrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Gidrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
Gidrich بهترین چانس همون شانس مایه برای متحدسازی اکسنفوردشایر و توسط یکی از بانوهای که بر اکسنشایر فعلا داره فرمان روایی میکنه دستگیر شده. سیگرد رو بازیم گفت خوشحالم که برگشتی ایوار، حالا با کمک تو میتونیم بریم گیدریج رو از توی لانگ هاوسشون انگار تالار اصلی شهرشون بریم نجات بدیم و اینا. حالا بزن بریم. مأموریت غیر ممکنیه ولی با وجود تونی الی ممکنش. The Paladin Stone.
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom.
دیدم تنگ شده بود واسه دعوا. آخ شما درگیر نشید به خودم کارشو میکنم. سه تا کله مونده. خوشم میاد از بازی ماجی. اوه یه تیر رو دو نشان دست دای نه.
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead, always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forward. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
چیز ایوار خیلی انگار ادرس سیگورد اونجوری که ظاهره ناراحته واسه اینکه بازی هم با خودش آورده بود و یه جوری لجه احساس میکنم. گفتش نه با ایوار مثلا چه فکری میکنی؟ سیگورد داره بهش میگه از اون موقع خیلی مثلا خیلی سوم یاد داده و خیلی مثلا
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, and all of England. For Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany.
What was a حرفم نمیزنی؟ عاشق ابیلیتیام. من خسته شون میگم شما خاکشون. من کیلو دادم دست نایس نه بار دارم کیلو میزنم fucking bot بکنم مثلا درگیرم نشن کارشون نه ماشاءالله بزن دیگه من دارم خود تعریف میکنم تموم Let's go.
Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers and, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Shit.
Give me a hand!
سنگ ساگا این باشه یه چیز مجیکالیه مثلا اینکه میخوام بریم اونم دریافت کنیم آما اومدی FBI open up
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
That's your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
لذا صحبت کنیم But what right do you comment? You have no power.
Edwin, you're nothing now but a churlish widow. What power you had lies rotting in your husband's grave.
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady!
I shit on you all. میرینم به همتون لا ببینیم چه گوییم
Next words with care. For you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms. Free my friend here and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
گفت سیگردم از ریون کلن رفیق سلاحاتون رو بندازین و رفیق ما رو آزاد کنین و پای منم ببوسه و که دیگه بدنش جنگ و خونریزی از جا بریم بیرون ای والا
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
دعوای آقا دعوای بزن بریم
Wait with me. What have they done to you?
What kind of mess did you get yourself
into this bar? تنگ شده و سید دعوا 200 نفر سرباز بریدن سر Hey! Secure the wall, guys, okay? Next! Go away, bitch! Is a township one by one, please. Done. Okay.
I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd, to charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to
Where
talk
is
with...
she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse!
بریم از سالی حاجی یه چیزی راجع به یه زنی که اون فولکی گفت آن 900 متر فاصله شه بریم بیاین
Shall we roll in like 3 barrels of fire?
No, we must be careful. Do not let the executioner swing his axe.
راجع به فولکی ازش پرسیدیم گفتیم این زنه کیه اصلا چه سودی برای ما چه ربطی به الایز چه ربطی به متحدسازی آکسفوردشایر داره و اینا بهمون نگفتن گفتش که هر موقع مثلا لازم شد بهت میگیم و اینا مشکوک میزنن چه سیگارت رو بازم
are about to execute the prisoners.
These subjects of the Lady Edwin have betrayed their oaths to the Shire.
Guards here are vigilant.
Can't hold out much longer.
آزادی دست بیست نه 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 پشمام دهنت سرویس او این پاچه خالی ها چیه؟ دهنت سرویس از دیر نداره آدم بیشتر کیل بیشتر نفرت بیشتر من یه دونه تیر داشتم کلن اما زدم خطا دیگه چون تیر که اون عوض کردم دیگه اون ایمش من به ایم قبلی باز عادت کرده بودم نایس بچه اینجا رو نکنه چرا فیل شد آها that's what I'm talking about این حرکت هم خیلی باید برای اون کله گنده حال میکنه باز چیزه گفتم که سطح دیفیکالتی رو گوشم روی هارد الان باز یکم بهتر انگار هیجان بالاتری داریم و اینکه خیلی من لولم از ما بالاتر اینم که رو مستر اساسینه دوستان رو بزنم رو وری هارد ببینم دیگه مثلا اینا پاورشون چجوری میشه الان چون وسط مشنیم نمیتونیم چینج بدیم ولی باز داره حال یکی اینجا شد بریم سراغ کردنشون که میخوام یه حرکت رو روش این مارسلو چرا امتحان کردی؟ دست چیزشون نزنه اصلا باید اینجوری بکشمه نزنی که دمایش نداری بزی بیا بالا تو میدون قشنگ بجنگیم حالا اگه داشت ما یکی رو نجات بدیم آره بدیم سخت شده واو خیلی درصد کیک دادنشون خیلی وحشتر بنده خدا مرد نه چه بیایشون پاشو دیداش کشتینش سرای کشتن خب جسدش کن خودتش کنم جسدش او وستاش نه شاید تش کردیم بریم اینم آزادش کنه از اون ور
Friend, get me out of here before they hit my head.
بیا بریم بعدی دای یکی دمه یکی هم نیست باید بلندش کنیم باشو
Gidrid sent me. Let's get away from this place.
Yes. باید اینجا بریم بیرون دیگه باید اسکورتشون کنم نفر یه از وجود بزنیم که ایال کس دیگه من نمیرم کس دیگه من مخواه نمیم فقط سیگرد عشقم سیگرد
Safely over there. We fought without.
باید با اسکورت بریم بیاین دیگه پا بزن آشقا چه گوهی میخواری بدو
His widow wants to lop off our heads.
پا بزن ماشالله بازی ماما بیا بدو خب مقصد بعدی کجاه؟ No.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He is safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We're at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know the holy woman Fulke.
گیدریچ باهاتونه، پس منم حساب کنین و منم هستم باهات. حالا بازی میپرسه فولکی کجاست؟
Where is she now?
چقدر اینو دنبالش میگردن. من نیست این فولکیه کی هست؟ چی کار میخواد بکنه؟
Fixate on this cipher, Fulke. Edwin is our focus.
Fulke.
همش میگه بریم روی ادوین فوکس کنیم، همون زنه که گیدریچ رو ازش آزاد کردیم.
Holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke.
Madwoman Fulke? چرا دیوانه؟ This man says she's mad. این آقا میگه که اون خانم دیوانه است. Tell me the secret. راز رو من بگو. Let us find this Fulke.
If you want my backing, brother, you'll explain yourself. How is a mad woman central to your plans?
When we find her, I will tell you all you wish to know. Until then,
nothing. Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself. And for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east at Linforta, an old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a field and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Giedrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
Okay. Report back to Giedrich. Well guys, اینم از 21مین پارت از وار 3 بازی Assassin's Creed Valhalla. مرسی که ویدیو رو تا آخر تماشا کردین. یادتونه که برای حمایت از من حتما چنل یوتیوب سابسکرایب کنید، توییچ منو فالو کنید، اینستاگرام منو فالو کنید. دمتون گرم. مرسی که حمایت میکنید. پیس.